Hey, Jamie, how are you? Yay. Hey, Lois, how are you? Doing good, doing good. Tired, had a busy weekend. Oh my gosh. Today's the day of rest. Woo. So, anyway, wild weekend. Wild weekend. It was very intense. We spent a lot of time on the road, though, going and coming, but it was so quick. We only had one night in Conway. It was 2 big days. Hey, how are you doing? Andy, I love you. Hey, Lois, guess what I got in the mail? I got a card from you that was postmarked November the 16th. It had a pair of earrings in it. I think it was for a birthday gift. It was dated November the 10th on the inside of the card. Anyway, they are the cutest earrings, and I love them. Anyway, I took the tassels off and just wore the hoops. I wore the hoops all weekend. Slept in them and everything. They're really comfortable. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I've seen her in person since these were mailed. And I couldn't believe the postage. It was a card with a pair of earrings in it, and they charged you almost $5 in postage. That was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You watching at the airport? All right. Andy's at work. You're at the airport. I'm here. I'm about half dead, but I'm here. Woo. Look, I wanted to show y'all this Nubian too, because I didn't get a chance to show it on my haul video. But this is mine. I set the other one aside, the brand new one. But anyway, it was part of the Black Friday mystery bag. So I wanted to swatch this first so y'all could see the colors. So anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. So anyway, I'm breaking in a new pack of wipes tonight. So let's get into this. There's some beautiful neutrals right here at the top, and then you've got this, a couple more here. And I mean, the whole palette really fits into the neutral theme, but you've got these pops of color. You got this plummy brown, you got this purple here, real dark purple. You got this green, this blue, it's like a goldish coppery orange. Then you got this really pretty matte orange over here, and then this it's like another form of purple, really. Let me just show you the purples first so you can see the difference. One of them's like a reddish purple, another one's a bluish purple, and the other one's like a brownish purple. So there's the swatches. So some of them are lighter than the others. This one right here, this is the darkest one. It's got a really pretty satin finish, and it's that one that's there in the middle. So this is the light colored one. And then this is the one in the middle. And this is the brownish looking one right there on the one that's like closest to my wrist. Hey, Megan, how are you? Are you putting on a face mask, Lois? I need to be doing some skincare, y'all. I've ate so much junk food over the weekend. We had pizza. We had the Waffle House. I mean, unbelievable how much junk food I ate. I skipped meals. I ate trail mix to tie me over to the next meal. Just when you're on the road, you eat when you can, you sleep when you can. Hey, Deb, how are you doing? Andy, this palette is really pretty. I feel like it's a really good one to have. If you like the Juvia's formula, it's a really good one to have because you got some basic browns, and then you've got some pops of color, and you've got shimmers and mattes. And let me just show you some of these colors. I mean, there's plenty of color here if you want it. So here's that blue, and here's that green. And then you've got this really light shimmer here that I really love. And then you've got this goldish orange that's just super, super pretty. That blue is intense, let me tell you. So I'm just going to go up my arm here just so y'all can see it. So there's the blue. There's the green. Look at that green, y'all. It's just a really pretty forest green. And there's that light shimmer, which is really great in the inner corner. You can't really see it on my skin tone because I'm so fair complected. But it shows up in the daylight really nice. It's night here, of course. And then there's that pop of orange. It's like a goldish orange. Hey, Anjali, how are you? Yeah, they have really good sales. So anyway, so there's the 3 shades of purple. The warm, the darker cool, and then that brownish one. And then you've got all these colors here, which I don't know about y'all, but I really love a good I like dark shades, but I also really like a really super light shade in a palette. And of course, this green is super dark. All right, let's go into some of the let's go in some of these neutrals. Just so y'all can see that, it's just a really good basic all around palette. All right, so you got, these are a couple of mattes right here that you can, build in the crease. And then there's a really pretty brown, which is a satin finish. It's got quite a bit of pigment. And then here's like an orangey brown, like a copper brown, really gorgeous. And then there's this gold, which it's a really warm gold. It's almost like an orangish gold. But see, there's plenty of neutrals in the palette. But then you've got, these purples and the blue and the green. And so when you start mixing colors together, it's really, really pretty. Hey there, Mary Ellen. How are you? Granny Beauty in Boxes over 65. Honey, you tell me what your first name is again. I have forgotten. You'll have to forgive me. Hi, Sylvia. Is it Pamela? Is that who Deb's calling Pamela? So I'm just gonna wipe here, and I'm gonna show y'all the pigment that's left on my arm, even after wiping. I mean, see, just even after using the wipe, you can still see pigment. So I mean, they're plenty pigmented. Pamela, glad to have you. Glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. I like it in the fall too. I really do. And but I could wear browns and oranges any time of the year. Really. I mean, I really can. I gravitate towards those warmer neutrals. Okay, so ta-da. Okay, so I wanted to show y'all that because this was something that I didn't get a chance to show you when I got my mystery gift. So let's get into this box, y'all. I got so many nice things. Let's start with these Lori palettes. Olori. There's volumes 1, 2, and then 3. How many of y'all saw my haul video? Yeah, I can do color anytime if I love it. I mean, you give me neutrals and I can put a pop of blue and or a pop of green, on the lid or under, under the under the lid right here. I'm really starting to venture out with color more, to be honest. Y'all, look at this. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Cannot wait to dig my fingers into this. I've had them for a few days, and of course I had to travel, this weekend. But look at that green. Stunning. It's a pressed glitter. It's really super pretty. All right, I'm just going to go in a row just to kind of, So on that top row, we got that pressed glitter, and we got 2 mattes. So there you go. So that mustardy, that's a unique shade of orange. It's almost like a mustardy orange, like a pumpkin orange almost. Y'all, I want to get that glitter on my eyes like ASAP. I think every single one of these little 6-pan shadows from Juvia's has a pressed glitter in it. And from what I understand, when you get it on your eyes, it's not going to fall off or move around or anything. Well, don't spend a whole lot of money, Deb. But look at that green. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. Woo! Talk to me. All right, let's do this bottom row. So there's a satin finish here. It's like a goldish orange, a coppery orange. And then there's another beautiful shimmer, like a metallic shimmer. It may be a duochrome. Let's see what happens. All right, there's the satin finish. And here's the one that I think may be a duochrome. I believe it is. Cross between like a blue and a purple. Ooh-wee. Talk to me. Hey. And then there's that darker orange, which is a matte. So you've got some really pretty oranges. You could just create a look with those if you wanted to. You got this one that's a shimmer. Pop this in the crease and deepen it up and put the shimmer on the lid. Bam. And then you've got, but holy smokes, look at those colors. Oh, that's a duochrome, y'all. I'm so happy with that. I must not buy anything from Juvia's place. I must not buy. Yeah, tell yourself that if you have to. Anyway, that's the Allure one, y'all. So I bought them in a bundle. It was like all 3 palettes for $35. And then I had a discount code to save, I forgot what the discount was now. Seems like it was an additional 10% or something like that. I can't get over that duochrome When we see this in the daylight, y'all, it's going to really pop. That's pretty. Can y'all see that shift, that blue and purple shift? Whew. Yeah, do 4 looks really quick and then buy. Yeah, you got to touch them. You got to touch them. You got to touch your palettes. I mean, you know, even if you're not ready to do a look, you got to get in there and do these swatches and touch them. Okay, this is the Allure 2. This is the one that intimidates me the most. But that duochrome in the Allure 1 is going to pair up with this one. So pretty. And then, of course, I've got the, what's it called? Yeah, the I Love palette, the one that's got the periwinkle blues in it, is going to go good with this as well. So all those colors are what I'm going to try to focus on this winter a little bit, just kind of getting outside the box. And, you know, because I've got blue eyes, so, you know, it's hard for me to do blues. Okay, let's go with this one. Holy smokes. Will you look at that? Oh my gosh. This palette right here has 5 shimmers and 1 matte. All right, so we got those 3 on the top. And the first one feels like a pressed glitter, but it is. I probably need to wipe my arm off. I don't want to, though, because I want this. I want to compare it to this blue. Let me just swatch them right here. Look at that navy, y'all. Oh my goodness, that is so dark. It's almost like a black. Okay, and then the silver in the palette, which is the lightest shade in the palette. Really pretty. Okay, and here's that royal blue on the end, which is a satin finish. Look at the pigment on that first one, though, y'all. You talking about intense. That is, and it's got like these really pretty royal blue reflex in it. You can't really see it on the camera. Hey, Deb, how are you? So we're doing a swatch party. But you see what I was talking about? That shade going good with those. Okay, let's do this bottom row. All right, so we have 2 shimmers and a matte. Let's see what the shimmers are going to do. Y'all, these are so pretty. I want to cry. Look at those. So shiny, so metallic. All right. That is so bright. Ooh. Okay, here's the only matte in this palette. And it is a pressed pigment. I can tell by the way the pigment's going on my arm. And then this last shimmer has got, it's like a cooler toned. It's got like some, it's actually, I think, a pressed glitter. Anyway, it's got like some kind of like silvery purple in it. But look at that matte, y'all. Oh my goodness. So you can see how the Allure 1, that shade, that blue shade, is going to go good with all of these. I still can't get over that one, y'all. That's what it looks like on my fingers since I swatched it. See how metallic looking they are? That one right there, I think, is a pressed glitter. Ooh. I wanted to get these and put it off because of Christmas, and this is the first time seeing in person. Keep strong. Where are you going, Deb? Deb, are you going to buy them? Yeah, make your strong bigger. Make your screen bigger. Holy pigment. That's the truth right there, Jamie. Holy pigment. Ah. All right. Maybe. Okay. Definitely pick up this one, Deb. I know you would love this one. Woo. All right, let's check out the Allure 3. Oh, I'm not worried about you leaving. I know you'll be back. You got to see these shadows. Yeah, I know. I know, Andy. It's just been like, it's like the great pig out before the diet. All right, this is the Allure 3, y'all. Super pretty. It just feels like spring, those pretty colors. So we got some pretty neutrals here and that pop of blue in the middle. So let's check them out. The blue's a really pretty metallic icy type blue. And these oranges, I feel like this palette right here is a really nice complement to the shades that are in the Allure 1. With the exception, of that purplish blue. But anyway, let me find a spot here because we're going to continue with what we're doing here. And we're going to see how these all look together. Look at that, y'all. That is so pretty. Okay, that's not a pigment right there. That's just a shadow. It's kind of chalky. This third one here, the one that didn't swatch very dark on my arm. Let me see if it'll build up. This will make a good shade, crease shade, I think. To build upon. But anyway, it's not bad, but it's definitely not a pressed pigment. I do too, Patricia. How are you doing, hun? I mean, what can they do? That's all they can do is shake their heads. I mean, what are they going to do? Cut your hands off? Keep you from clicking on the computer and purchasing? All right, we're doing the bottom row. These are these pretty browns, warm browns. Oh my gosh, y'all, this glitter. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Out. All right, so there's that shadow. There's another shadow. And then we got this pressed glitter, which is super pretty. And then we got this dark warm brown here, which is a pigment, pressed pigment. It's super gorge. So lots of neutrals in this palette. One pressed pigment. We got that pressed glitter. And you got that pop of blue. So these oranges, all these would make a really pretty warm orange look. But again, you've got that blue, which complements some of the other blues that are in this 3-set collection. So which shade is your favorite? Let me hear from you. Do you lean towards the greens? Or how about the oranges? Or how about these coppers? Or what about these blues? Oh my gosh, y'all. That navy right there is just screaming at me. I mean, just think about it. If you did something with these greens and, and then put this in the outer corner, holy smokes, holy smokes. Yeah, I know. I know. You have to manage. I mean, you really have to manage. I'm on a budget. Even when I'm on, when I'm making purchases like this, I still have to stay within a certain amount. You see, when you work like Andy does, and it's all gravy. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so let me know what your favorite shade is, and we're gonna move on. So there you go. That's what you're gonna see, y'all, when you go to clean your face with these shadows. The ones that have intense pigment, that dark brown, that navy, that green, and a dirty white. Yeah, the blues and the greens, they're awesome. That navy. Wow. That navy's gonna stain your eyes, y'all. You're gonna have to use a good eyeshadow primer. Okay, let's move on. That blue was pretty though, huh? Did y'all see how icy that looked on my arm? That's gonna be really pretty for some winter looks. Blue icy winter looks. Yeah, orange is it's kind of like a love or a hate thing. It's like yellows, some people, I don't really like yellow. I mean, I can wear yellow like underneath some other colors, but it's not one that, I have to have. I'd rather have a mustardy yellow or brownish yellow. Okay, let's. Have y'all seen the I Live, I Love collection? All right. Trying to stay organized here. So Renee, Beauty and More with Renee. I don't know if y'all know her or not. She's got red curly hair. She's got this palette, and she did a look with it and posted the pictures on Instagram today. And the blues in this palette are like a periwinkle blue. And her eyes are really pale green. Sometimes they look like they're a really pale blue, but most of the time they look like they're pale green. They switch up according to the light. But anyway, the periwinkle blues in this palette were a really nice contrast with her eyes, I thought. Okay, Andy, talk to you in a little bit. Hey, Jamie, how are you? And this came with a loose highlighter as well. All right. Can y'all see this? Really super pretty. So this is a duochrome right here, and this is a pressed glitter. And then we got a couple of satin finishes, and then 2 mattes. So I'm just going to go in a row just like I have been. So we got a matte, a satin, and then a pressed glitter. And this glitter it's loose. I don't mean loose like as in, loose glitter, but I mean it's loose, the pressed part. It's just when it comes up on your finger, you can see the texture just sticking out. All right, so that looks almost like a grayish lavender on my skin. And that one's pretty light too. Now when you press this down, there's like, it's got some big flakes in it. And it may try to move around on you. So you may want to use like a glitter glue, but it spreads. But look how metallic it looks. So you might be tempted to, keep going and keep patting and moving it around, but that's when you're going to lose it, I think. I have never tried their foundation, Jamie. So Lois, you have this one? But look at that, y'all. And see, this will go good with those other blues I have as well. And that's why I bought them, because I thought all those blues, it's right up what I really want to create, this winter. Because I don't know why. But see, look at that, y'all. Can y'all see that as it comes? It's like there's a buttery, almost like an oily kind of a feeling to that glitter right there. And it's going to spread. If you move it around, just like here on this wipe, it just went everywhere. I have a feeling if you don't use a glitter glue, it's going to wind up all over your face. I want to try their lippies. It is very pretty, isn't it? But, it's kind of tricky learning how to apply these, because they're different. It's like when pressed pigments first became, really coming out good, like that Anastasia Beverly Hills palette that had those greens in it, the pressed pigments. It's like people really didn't know how to use them. And it was a disaster. A lot of people didn't like the palette. I can't even remember the name of the palette. Y'all have to help me. You know what I'm talking about. All right, and then this second row. Okay, and there's what those look like. So this is the one that I felt like it might be a duochrome. But I don't think it is. It's like a really fine glitter. But it's not showing up on my skin very good. So anyway, it too may need a glitter glue. And then there's that middle shade. I'm just so fair complected. These light shades are hard. They might do better if you put down a darker base. I don't know. And then there's that matte, that periwinkle. This middle one right here's got some holographic reflex in it. So I don't know if you laid down a white base, a solid white base underneath these, I feel like they might perform better. So this one's going to be, I think I'm going to be on a learning curve with this. But these are pretty. They're just really super light. Beauty Creations color bases are great. Hey, Renee, I was just talking about you. how you created a look with this palette and put it on Instagram. I saw that earlier, and I was telling everybody about the look you created. So pretty. Thank you, Patricia. That's so sweet. Hey, Ruth, how are you? Good to see you. Good to have you. I'm just doing some swatches. I've already got my arm stained up from a previous palette. Looks like I've been in a fight. Anyway, this is the I Love Ice palette. And it does. It has some really pretty icy shades. So, but I think it's going to need a white base and perhaps a glitter glue to help apply it. Just an FYI. And this pressed glitter in this palette is, it's textured. Renee, when you applied it to your eyes, did you use the pressed glitter? Tell us what you thought about it. They are pretty, aren't they, Patricia? You've been bad. You bought more palettes. Me too. Holy smokes. I think the only way for me to stop buying them is just to cut me off from the internet. You did use a little. Did you use a glitter glue, or did you find that you had to use a base, like a white base? All right, and here's the highlighter. This is in the shade, well, holy smokes. I thought I had it. It's just called the Ice Loose Highlighter. I thought it had a shade. That's all it says on it is Ice Loose Highlighter. But it's really pretty, like a champagne gold. So let me find a spot here. Let me just go right through here. That's not doing it justice. Let me just do something else here. I like loose highlighters from Juvia's because they're so finely milled and they hide texture on your face, really good. So let's just go right here. And oh yeah, we're beaming. Y'all, I have nothing on except for some skincare I did earlier. But I took a nap and stuff since then. But look at that. It definitely needs blending, but you're not going to be hurting for no shine. My arm didn't do it justice. You didn't use the base. You just tapped it over the other shimmer. So anyway, I'm not as impressed with this particular palette as I was the Allure 2 and the Allure 1. But anyway, I like it. I think it's going to be a good palette to complement. These icy shades are going to complement some other blue looks. And I think I'm going to be on a learning curve with this particular glitter because it is flaky and it seems to have a lot of texture in it. So anyway, I still think in my mind that I want to lay down a really good white base for these shades here. What'd you get, Ruth? Bunch of beauty bakery items, Huda Beauty, Ace Beauté, MAC, and some others. I picked up something I've been looking at from Ace Beauté. It should be here next week sometime. It was on sale. I mean, I couldn't pass it up. When you find something from Ace Beauté for $13.99, I mean, hello. Yeah, and the sales are still going on. I'm just trying to stay out of my emails and, because my emails, I get codes and everything. And that really makes me want to go and shop. Hey, Crystal, how are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Happy New Year, everybody. All right, Deb, you take care. Take care of yourself, sweetheart. Hope everybody in your family's feeling much better really soon. Praying for y'all. All right, and then I've got this kit as well. The I Love. It comes with a primer, an eyeshadow primer. And the lightest shade of the eyeshadow primer, I think, was sold out. So I got the medium shade. So that's going to be interesting for me. Thanks for coming, Deb. So anyway, here's the packaging. So, we're going to have some oranges and turquoise shades, it looks like, inside. You were on Juvia's Place website. See, Lois, that's it right there. I mean, it's either that or, just take away the internet or something. I don't know. But anyway, I say, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm on a low buy. And December just went right out the window with the low buy. I've decided that for next year, December's not the month to go on a low buy. Huh. All right, so we have 3 mattes, 2 shimmers. There's a pressed glitter here. This is the pressed glitter right here. So let's get in here with these. This is a pressed pigment. Bam! If you like orange, there you go. Okay, and then we've got this really pretty shimmer. Love that shade. Bluish green. And then we have this matte here, which has a bit of green in it, but it's still really blue looking. Beautiful. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Ruth, those codes. If you get a 40% off sale or 50% off or whatever they're doing this time of the year, plus you get a code for even more, it's really hard to resist it. And then when you're there, they tempt you, to buy more by saying, oh, you'll get free shipping if you spend, a certain amount. So, all right, we're going to do the second row. We got another matte here. It's a little bit more blue than that green. Another shimmer, but it's more green than that was that other. And then we got this pressed glitter. So here we go. So it's a little bit more blue. And then we have this shimmer. It's got a little bit more green than the other shimmer. It's almost like a topper. Really icy. Got some really fine glitter particles in it. Be good for the inner corner maybe. And then there's that pressed glitter. Which I think I'm messing up the swatch. I think that glitter would look so good on top of that pressed pigment. Yeah, the blues are really pretty, aren't they, Ruth? Y'all, let me try something here. I'm going to go back into that glitter, and I want to put it on top of that pressed pigment. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. Woo-wee. See, so this is an idea, for some of these colors. You could lay down a shadow or a pigment and then put the glitter on top of, the other shade and get some really intense results. So let me go into this one that was like a topper down here, this light green one. Let me go back into that. And I'm going to lay it on top of, let's lay it on top of this blue right here. Just for fun. Yeah. See, and you can just turn that into a shimmer. You can shine for days. Yeah, that really does rock that red, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. I wish I'd had this before Christmas, y'all. Just think of the Christmas look you could have created with that glitter on top of that orange. That reddish orange. So holy shnikes, like Kimmy says. Yeah, that red with strawberry blonde hair. Hello. Hello. That'd be pretty on Renee. Get some orange and red on Renee, Betty. This is a pretty palette right here. I can't watch or listen. Oh, Jamie, that's so funny. It's like la 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 la. I'm happy to have this. So we'll see how all these, perform on the eyes. Now, those are the I Love, and the Allure ones that I purchased. But I have a couple of others that I got as well. Your hair's a shade lighter than Renee's. Listen, if I was going to color my hair, I would go red probably. Not red, but I'd probably do, not an orangey red, but like a more of a copper penny kind of red, a brownish red. Y'all want to take one last look at these? I'll let it pass through the light really slow. Let you see really good. So pretty. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Let's see how they wipe off. And of course that orange is going to stain your eyes, ladies. That pigment is pretty intense. So when I was younger, my hair was more of an auburn red or dark strawberry blonde red. But as I've gotten older and my hair's gotten more fine, and I've got a lot of gray in it now, and so some of the dark red, strands are have turned gray. The pinks stained your eyes, Ruth. I think I read that in my comments. Didn't you tell me that in your one of my comments to me? Okay, I have 3 more here. I have the Blushed Rose palette, which this is one I've had my eye on for a while. And then I got the mauves. And then I picked up this collaboration that Vanessa did, which I thought was pretty. So let's go into it first. Yeah, that red is gorgeous, isn't it, Ruth? So I like this packaging, y'all. This ivory with the gold. It's so clean and classy looking. These are just the right size. They just feel good in your hands. So this one does not have a mirror. And so you've got 4 mattes and 2 shimmers. These 2 are shimmers. So let's check it out. So you got a peachy one and one that's a little bit more pink on the shimmers. Then you got this beautiful brown, which is a pressed pigment. Good old basic brown. Yeah, and I have a good primer here that I got in one of the kits. It's not my skin tone. It's a little bit darker, but I think it's really going to be pretty, especially for the brown and orange shades. And then I'll use a different primer, from another collection. Maybe from the Alamar collection or something like that. Or maybe just even concealer. I don't know. We have to just play around, see what works best. So I think when you go to get this makeup off your eyes, it might be good to use a balm cleanser or maybe even an oil cleanser to help break it down, and then cleanse, do a double cleanse. All right, and then the bottom row, which is like a camel brown, an orange, and then like a red. And, I have pretty much these same shades in the Ace Beauty Floral Vintage palette, but it's a big palette. So that pink didn't really come. Some of these you may have to build up. But anyway, not bad. Not bad. Let me see if I can build that pink up. Yeah, or cold cream even. Yeah. My mom used to use cold cream. She used that Dove cold cream. Oh, yeah. See, that's buildable. So that's pretty. This brown right here is really pretty, y'all. Okay, so nothing really to write home about on this one, but it is a good basic all-around palette. I feel like, the pink shimmer is going to work really good with this pink. I mean, you can mix and match, of course, but you know what I'm saying. It's nice to have a choice on the shimmers, if you decide to go with more of a pink look. So, nothing to be ashamed of, though, for sure. I'm sure she's proud of her accomplishments, with the collab. Yeah, Pond's cold cream is good too. And I think they still sell it. I think I saw it at the Dollar Tree even. Did you get your prize, Ashley? Oh, good. I mailed everything out on Thursday. It all went first class, and I was just so busy trying to get ready to go out of town that I just didn't have time to send the tracking numbers, but I have them all right here just in case, somebody asks for them or whatever. But everyone's supposed to have their stuff by Tuesday. So there you go. So you can see which ones really have the pigment when you go to wipe it off. I'm sure you can find it at Walmart and Walgreens and places like that too. I don't even think Pond's cold cream was $1 even back then when my mom was using it, y'all. I mean, isn't it amazing how some things go sky high over the years and then other things get so inexpensive? Did your mom, hey y'all, did your mom encourage you to use skincare when you were young, when you started wearing makeup, you know, early, like before you were age 25? Okay, and then I want to go into the mauves. I think I was 25 when my mom, she always encouraged me to cleanse my face. But as far as moisturizer goes, when I was 25, she gave me a pot of oil of Olay moisturizer. There's what the mauves look like. Super pretty. Really looking forward to using this. So you've got a lot of warm shades here, and then you've got this one that's like a more of a purplish violet. Beautiful shimmer here. And this one in the corner is a satin finish, and the rest of them are mattes. So let's check these out. Purples are hard to do. If these swatch off good, then hopefully they'll perform on the eyes good. Coming to my house? Come over and play. Come over and play. Ooh, look at that, y'all. That is beautiful. It looks like a brownie purple, doesn't it? Like a brownish purple. Okay, and then we've got that really pretty rose-colored mauve, pinkish mauve color. And then we have this one is a little bit have a drier of a formula. But it's going to buff out really nice, I think. And this one right here is more of a pressed pigment at the top. So not bad. Not bad. It's hard for companies to do purples right. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's get into this bottom row. These are lighter colors, and one of them looks like a pressed glitter, and one's a shimmer. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I mean, Sylvia, I was a teenager, and I was, using Avon. My grandmother used Avon. And I think the first lipstick I ever put on was an Avon lipstick, as a kid. She'd get those little bitty samples, and she'd pass one or two of the light pink ones along to me or something, that she wasn't going to use. Okay, so here's what the bottom row looks like. So let's just get into these. This first one is similar to like my flesh tone. Okay. And again, these are going to be lighter. That's pretty. Here's that shimmer in the middle. It's like an icy purple. It's really gorgeous. And then this is a satin finish right here. So all three of these are pretty light. This is a matte right here. Let's see if it'll build up. I'm hoping it will. So that'd be good in the crease to start out with. That'd be super pretty on the lid. Okay. So not bad. Not bad. Nothing to really write home about, I don't think, but not bad. We'll see how it performs on the eyes with an eyeshadow primer. Yeah, those tiny little lipsticks. They still have those, you say, Jamie? Oh, those little lipsticks. I have Avon lipsticks in my lipstick collection right now. I mean, they're not new or anything, but I still have them. Renee sells Avon, y'all. I don't know if she's still in the chat, but anyway, if you need an Avon lady, hook yourself up. I bet Ruth has a pretty complexion too, and an awesome makeup collection. I used to sell Avon too, but I would take everything, all my profits, and just use it to buy myself stuff. So it wasn't like I was really making money. I was just making enough to pay for the makeup I was using. And I was spending more than I was making, really. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? All right, let me let my arm dry. The first astringent or toner that I ever used was from Avon also. I loved it. And I used Skin So Soft. And then we discovered that Skin So Soft was great as a mosquito repellent. Do y'all remember that? Milky White Irish Skin. Well, welcome to the Milky White Irish Skin Club, Ruth. I'm right there with you, sweetheart. All right, here's the Blushed Rose palette. This is the one that started it for me on this particular shopping spree. And of course, I've already dug into it, but I'm going to show them to y'all. Yeah, that Sea Breeze toner, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to swatch this top row here of the Blushed Rose palette. And then I'll lay them down on my arms where y'all can see. So there you go. That's a regular shadow. It's not a pressed pigment. And you've got that beautiful, like a rose gold kind of a shimmer. And then here, I believe this is a pressed pigment here. It's beautiful. Love, love, love that shade. I can't wait to get that on my eyes. Yeah, Sea Breeze. That stuff is good. It works. It kept the oil off my nose. I used a lot of perfumes from Avon when I was younger. All right, now this bottom row. We've got this beautiful metallic. It's like a pressed glitter. And then you got two gorgeous mattes. Here's the metallic. Then we got another pink. It's a real pretty pink shadow. And then we've got another pressed pigment. Which just keeps rubbing in and going and going. Intense, intense, intense. So the shimmers are a little bit different. This one looks a little bit more orangish gold, or this one's more of a pinkish gold. And then you've got different shades of pink, like a mauve, kind of a muted pink. And then you got the bright, like a Barbie doll pink. And then you got this soft rose. And then this is like a pinky mauve, more of a darker toned, maybe a little bit of brown in it even. Got to go to sleep. All right, get some rest, sweetheart. Feel better tomorrow. No, we didn't have many choices. I mean, Avon offered quite a bit of variety, and then you could find things in the drugstore, but I never did really buy department store makeup until I was in my 20s. And I would visit Clinique and the Lancome counters. But the stuff that I bought in the drugstore was like CoverGirl, Maybelline, Revlon, a little bit of L'Oreal, not too much. Stuff like that. I wish they'd had Wet n Wild back then. That'd been nice. It's so affordable. All right, so there's the colors on that. This is the Blushed Rose palette. And that's the last palette that I have to share with you guys tonight. So the only other things that I got from Juvia's was the eyeshadow primer and the eyeliners. And then, of course, that highlighter, which I already showed you what that looks like. I'm just going to wipe it off. My face has already been cleansed, and I put on some vitamin C earlier. Some hyaluronic acid and some vitamin C. And I'd used a little bit of eye cream earlier. So I just need a good moisturizer, I think, before I go to bed tonight. Good night, Jamie. Thanks for coming, sweetheart. Hi, Melanie. How are you? I learned to make eyeliner with a lighter and an eyebrow pencil. Oh, yeah, those were the days now. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that all too well. All right, you guys let me know down in the comments what palettes that you saw that I swatched tonight that you want to see me do eye looks with first. And I'm going to get busy. I'm going to switch things up on my channel a little bit for this year. I'm going to do less unboxings. So I've cut back on my subscriptions. I've just got the basic BoxyCharm box. Still kept Allure and Look Fantastic in my Scentbird. I put Cheek Boss on hold. And Ipsy is going to run out in April. My Ipsy Plus. But I'm still going to keep the Ipsy Glam bag. And that's about it, I think, on unboxings. And then rest, I want to incorporate more makeup looks. All of them, just do it in alphabetical order. Yeah, red lipstick was the thing back then. It's like the redder your lips, the more luscious they were or something. I don't know. My mom always wore some it was red, but it could have been like a brownish red, or it could have been, more of a candy apple red, but some kind of red lipstick. Y'all, I'm just going to go in with a moisturizer tonight because I've already done some skincare this afternoon. Trying to catch up on some rest where we've been gone all weekend. Ate too much junk food. This is the Kate Somerville moisturizer, the one that I've been using for a while now. It's really nice. It's really milky. It's like a yogurt kind of a consistency. Yeah, I kept the cheap Ipsy bag too. I renewed it for the year to save, a couple dollars. And the Ipsy Plus is going to run out in April, and I'm not going to renew it. So I did make that decision just to keep Ipsy Plus. I mean, the Ipsy Glam bag, the small Ipsy Glam bag. And I may cancel Look Fantastic before it's over with. Because here lately it's been, mostly samples and mostly skincare. And I'm overrun with a lot of that kind of stuff right now. So I like Look Fantastic, but I don't really order from them like I do BoxyCharm and Ipsy. Those are the two places I really do a lot of shopping. And occasionally I order from the Allure website or from the Scentbird. Like right now, I've got to order in for Scentbird for my husband for some colognes. They had a sale. It was like 3 for $40 or something like that. The vials. So anyway, that's all I'm going to do for skincare tonight, y'all. Since I already did the vitamin C and hyaluronic acid earlier today, before I had to lay down and take a nap and get some rest. Because we didn't get home till like 5:30 this morning. We were on the road all night last night. So my husband has to go to work in the morning. So he's in the bed, and so it takes a couple days to get over it, when you're on the road. And for Sweet Pea too, because she's at the pet sitters and they have other dogs there, and it's not quiet and it's not her usual routine. And so, she's not resting as well either. Yeah, that red shadow one, Ruth. Ooh, that was intense. So I need to exfoliate soon. But anyway, I pre-filmed my Mask Monday video on Thursday. And so it's ready to go. I've got it scheduled for tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning. So when it comes out, y'all can see, the last of my Christmas cards. I don't know if I'll get any more in the mail or not. I didn't have any in the mail from Saturday's mail, but there could be a straggler or two. But for the most part, I think they're all here. And so I went ahead and finished sharing with everybody, the last of the Christmas cards, and I hung them up on the wall. And I've got 2 walls, that have the cards displayed. And then I just snapped some pictures, and just shared them at the tail end of the video so everybody could see, the rest of the Christmas cards. I don't really take down my decorations until after, usually I usually keep everything up the first week of January. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to rest for Mask Monday. I'm going to, gear up for the week. I've got a couple of collabs I'm working on, and I have a BH Cosmetics haul that I need to share with you guys. So anyway, I have a lot of Juvia's Place. I could do like a Juvia's Place. I don't know. Put them all on the wheel and, let the wheel decide for me. I don't know. Just have fun. Hi, Sue. How are you? So, did y'all enjoy the swatches? I mean, there were some that were just like really, really eye-catching. Yeah, the color wheel would be fun. But anyway, listen, y'all, this palette right here the Nubian 2, the one that I swatched. If you didn't see it, it's at the very first of this video once I post it. But this is a really good all-around palette. It's got large pans in it. And if you've never ordered anything from Juvia's Place before, this is a great palette to like step in and, you know, get your feet wet with their formulas, because they have, you know, shimmers and mattes and pressed pigments in this palette, all three. Just super pretty, last you a while. If you like those warm shades, you got this pop of color, you know, 2 or 3 pops of color here. You got some of these purples, you know, and you got a couple of golds and then that light white. So it's just a really great palette. And a lot of times you can find this really cheap. They'll have it on sale for like 12 bucks. So anyway, I just wanted to encourage you guys with that. Sue, oh, Sylvia's the winner. You haven't used it yet, Sylvia? Yeah, you need to use it. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's very versatile, I think. I agree. Very versatile. It's cold here too. It's 30 degrees, spitting snow. You know, we're supposed to have an icy mix in the morning. So that's, you know, that's the kind of weather we have here. And we don't have any kind of, you know, they don't salt the streets too much. We don't have a lot of trucks, you know, to keep, so it's dangerous, you know, over the bridges especially. So it's definitely wintertime, y'all. This is that time of the year where I just want to hibernate. I don't want to get out. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to stay home and stay warm. Oh, you feel hard on the ice. Wow. Oh my gosh, Stephanie. Hope you didn't hurt your tailbone or anything. We needed the snow to put the wildfires out. Oh, wow. 8 degrees. Holy moly. 8 degrees. I can't even imagine. You feel flat. As long as you don't have to bend, you're fine. But you have to bend. Well, don't we all? I mean, ooh. Hey, Deb, how are you? Glad you can make it. The swatches, I already did the swatches, so you have to go back and watch the replay once I post it to see all the swatches. But they're very nice. Very nice. So out of all the palettes that I swatched tonight, as far as swatches go, the Allure 1 and the Allure 2 palettes are the bomb. The bomb. You know, but once I get the shadows and the glitters and everything on my eyes, then I'll decide which ones I like the best as far as creating eye looks. Oh, it has dropped off to a cool 4 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels like -5. I love Juvia's makeup too. I haven't tried their foundation yet, but I've used their loose highlighters and their eyeliner. And I have one more order for Juvia's Place coming. It's got some lippies in it and it was called a holiday haul, but it's some palettes that I already have. So I'm going to use the palettes probably for, you know, giveaways. I'm not that far away from 800. And then of course, you know, I'm striving for 1,000. So I'll probably set some things aside for the 1K giveaway. Oh, I know. When this time of year, y'all, I have to dress in layers. I can't stay warm unless I do. And I never run around the house barefooted. I always have on my house slippers. Try and keep my feet warm. I have a foundation stick and I like it, but every time I try to order their foundation, my shade options are sold out. That is a huge problem with that company. I know it's like every they sell out of their stuff. It is so popular. They sell out. And it is a indie brand, and these I think it's two black women that do it. Anyway, but their stuff is so popular it sells out just so quick. And it takes time, to get it remade. So I have a new pair of socks. Lois gave them to me. They're called Aloe Socks, and they're supposed to like keep your feet from getting dried out. It's like moisture. And Stephanie, I think that's what how a lot of people feel. And so when it is in stock, they'll buy two or three. And then of course that causes their stock, to be sold out really super quick because everybody's doing it like that just so they won't run out. Anyway, they just can't, it's like their business is so blessed they can't hardly keep up with it. So, but anyway, you can sign up, you know, for their emails, for when it restocks, and you can be like the first one. Are you doing a lip mask? Yeah, this is a good time to do a lip mask when you're visiting someone else's live because you can just type and hammer down on that keyboard. You buy eyebrow pencils 4 at a time. Now, see, there's some things I do buy 2 and 3 at a time, Or like if I am going to try a new foundation and I'm not quite sure exactly what shade is going to look best on me, then I'll buy like 2 shades that are really close together, and if I need to, I can mix them. I haven't ordered any of their foundations yet either, Sylvia. But they're full coverage though. For the videos that I've seen, they are full cover. It's full coverage foundation. I never have really been fond of too many foundations that are not, if they're not liquid or cream, like stick foundations, like what Juvia sells. I never have really been drawn to stick foundations, but I'm sure the coverage is really awesome. I have a tendency to go for, I don't know, this last year or so, I've been using a couple of CC creams that I really like, full coverage CC creams. Alexis sent me a Juvia's foundation, and it is close, but not quite. A dot arch. Oh, not quite a match, but it is nice. She is nice. Alexis is nice. I got a Christmas card from her. So yeah, Christmas cards. Anyway, y'all are going to see in my Mask Monday the last of my Christmas cards tomorrow. I like CC creams and serum foundations. I don't like a heavy base. I'm with you, Sylvia. I think that I like the luminosity, to show through on my skin. But I do like coverage, I don't want the redness. So that's why I like CC creams, because it'll cover redness. I usually just use my SPF moisturizer, which is mostly translucent. Yeah, so I'm just trying to, before. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm still kind of, hey, Kimmy, how are you? Happy New Year. I'm still kind of in the holiday mode, my tree's still up, my cards are still up, and I usually keep all that stuff up, through the first week of January, and then I take it all down. Wisco, who is Wisco? Kimmy is Wisco. Oh, from Wisconsin. There's somebody else that I've had been mailing to and from here lately that's from Wisconsin. Who was it? Let me look. Wisconsin, Minnesota. All you Midwest people. Wisco. That's cute. Oh, y'all, I am so tired. I'm going to try to get me a good night's sleep tonight. This weekend was breakneck speed crazy. You like the red or the orange? Well, I'm definitely going to be doing some orange looks because I didn't buy all those shadows not to use those oranges. I love a good orange look. And my buddy Lauren, living and loving with Lauren too, or Lauren A, I mean, that's in the Collabtastic Ladies. She loves oranges as well. Yeah, I am. Let me tell you, I got about 5 hours of sleep Thursday night. I got a full 8 hours Friday night, but I had to sleep sitting up in a chair in our hotel room because the bed, I don't know. Anyway, life on the road ain't easy. And then last night we were on the road all night long. We didn't even get home till like 6 o'clock this morning, 5:30, 6 o'clock. Did you see some of the videos, Lois? Those I didn't take those videos, but you know, they were, Vicky C Weeks, she's the one that she's like our admin for our group, and she does a lot of those videos. And she tags me on them, because I'm part of the team. So, but anyway, but some of the like the full videos, like the preaching and stuff. That's all. Some of it's in a private group, and some of it's, posted by Bill Easter. He's our leader, and so anyway, I try to share all that stuff. If he doesn't tag me on it, I try to share it all, and I save it. I save it in my watch later, on Facebook, so you can always find it there as well. So anyway, it was a wild weekend, y'all. Man, it was really good, really, really intense, but really good. And I am tired. So anyway, I slept this morning for a few hours, and then I took a nap this afternoon for about 2.5 hours, and I'm just wiped. So that's all I've done basically today is eat and sleep. And we picked up Sweet Pea from the sitters. So she's ready for me to go to bed. She starts coming to me and jump, she'll put her feet up on my leg. Yes, she hates the cold. She loves our heater, Ruth. I got a gas heater. She loves his heater. She's got her bed. She has like she has beds everywhere. She's got 2 beds and a blanket on the floor. So she's got 3 spots on the floor that she chooses to sleep on, and then of course all the furniture. So she has You know how cats are. Cats and dogs, they sleep wherever, you know, is comfortable at the moment. But she loves sleeping in front of this heater. Got to get back to the routine. School starts back tomorrow. Good night, Jamie. Good night, Sylvia. Good night, Kim. Good night, sweetheart. She is adorable, isn't she? That dog loves me. Gizmo. Gizmo. Gizmo has his own space heater. Well, I love you all. Thank you all for coming tonight. I appreciate y'all very much. We had fun. The Swatch party was awesome. I wish the lighting was better, in here at night, but I just, I've got a ring light and I've got the overhead light. And then I got a light. There's a lamp behind my head. That's where you see that glow behind my head. But that's the best that I can do for nighttime. But anyway, I'll do, when I do the eye looks, I'll do them in the daylight. I'll turn around and face that window and get the daylight and where y'all can see the shadows better. Thank you, Lois. Thank you. You too. You too. Good night, sweetheart. Don't let the bled bugs bite. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Take it easy. Happy Mask Monday tomorrow, y'all. I'll be watching everybody's videos. All right. We'll see you later. Bye.